Witch by A.M. Keene. Narrated by Tom Fria. Execution. A mass of flames roared within the winter's night. People flooded to the center of their town, grasping tools and torches, yelling within an atmosphere thick with anger and aggression. Voices babbled into one roar aimed toward the woman who had been judged and sentenced. "Kill her!" came cries from within the gathering crowd. "Kill the witch!" Through the tools and pitchforks emerged a defenseless, fearful woman, yanked into compliance by a firm grasp of her hair. The town executioner dragged the woman toward her fate across a solid, frozen ground, through the increasing mass of bodies. The woman pulled against him as she attempted to escape, but the giant beneath the black hood paid little attention. Try as desperately as she might, he was simply too powerful to resist. The accused wailed between the bodies of the crowd, her battered legs bruised and bloody from their attacks as she passed through. Men kicked her. Women spat on and clawed her skin. The fading dress she wore began tearing from pressure it simply could not withstand. In the wake of her struggle followed the clergyman of the town. She turned back briefly to him, looking for a final chance from God that she may be spared. "Please, Father, please help me." The Reverend continued his journey, clutching a small Bible tightly to his chest. "And unto you we continue his work, in his holy name. We deliver you to the dark Lord, of whose practice you have openly embraced, so that your soul may now take its rightful place within the very flames of hell itself," he responded. The prayer was all but lost within the thunderous crowd amassed around them. "Heathen!" came a woman's scream. "I am not a witch," the accused retorted, still protesting her innocence this late in the trial. At the doorway of a small stone house, a young woman stood, looking out at the chaos swarming through the town. The candles burning inside her home flickered within a breeze that drifted through the open door. She stood, tense, as the scene played out across the open town square, often used for communal activities. Today, the happy community would bear witness to another display of human cruelty, all in the name of the Holy Lord and his good work. "Ellie, go inside," came a gentle voice from behind. Her father pushed past into the chilly night. He was a large man, his face hidden by a dark beard. Ellie stepped aside to allow his large physique past. "This is not for you to see." "Are they going to kill her?" Ellie asked. Her father looked over his shoulder at the baying mob. His expression told her everything she needed to know. The woman accused continued to fight against the executioner. Her legs and midriff ached from the blows bestowed upon her by one-time neighbors and friends. A bald patch on her scalp bled heavily from the struggle. Her nose had been shattered from the violence inflicted during the final journey. The crowds used their fists, their feet, and any weapon which they had managed to find against her. At the center of the square lay a wooden stake, some 15 feet in length. Its base was hidden by twigs, branches, and logs, which would serve as fuel for her punishment, the accusation of witchcraft. Fear surged within her body as she kicked at her tormentor. Her face struck the cobbled ground and snapped backwards as he retaliated, thrusting her down to the floor with ease. Pain screamed across the side of her face. Her nose and mouth streamed blood. The simple dress now tore at the seams. The executioner lurched down and grasped her hair once more, dragging the barely conscious woman on her stomach. As she teetered on the edge of consciousness,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?